What's up with the YouTube? YouTube, what's good with it, everybody? First off, giving all glory to God. Always giving all glory to God. It's your boy Big Kizzle again, back off in this thing with another one, and you know how I do it. I'm finna go on ahead. Get straight off into it. Head first off the diving board, y'all. Anyways, I just want, hello. Be careful what you speak. And me being a YouTuber, I can't believe I just said that. Me being a content creator, YouTuber, I spoke last night upon a video about inner peace. So I get to work today. And it's about 3:30 p.m. It's about 3:30 p.m. And I'm getting ready to go home. And my program manager, who is the manager of us, which I'm a QA person, and the developers of the application that runs the whole job, you know. So he comes to me and he's like, we got 6 tickets that we need you to test. And I'm like, so you want me to test all this in 30 minutes? I got to go. Hello. Right then and there, my evil mind started just, man, you got stuff to do. Like, you on a schedule. Why are you having to do this? You need to go handle this and tell them this and stand your... Y'all, right then and there, I thought about it. I got to be careful when I say what I say. Because I'm speaking to the world. I'm speaking on the camera. The camera is a portal, whether you know it or not. Hello. I'm speaking to the world. So just as I'm a QA person and I test things, the universe is a QA universe and it will test you. Hello. So inner peace. I found my inner peace getting taken away from me because I know I'm not finna get finished with this by no 4 o'clock. And y'all done came at me with this at the last minute. So all I'm thinking is, it's all these what ifs. Like, I don't have a lot of things to do. I could stay here, but what if? What if all those things I had to do was there? This will still happen. So now I'm battling my mind spiritually. I'm battling. My mind saying over here, man, what if you had this? My mind saying over here, man, you ain't got to do this. But it really messed with me. And I started thinking about the video of guarding your inner peace. So you know what I did? I went a little bit off on them. I kept it professional. Because if you let, in business, at work, or whatever, if you let people know you're a workhorse, it's over with. I'm just going to be one thou. I'm going to keep it a whole 100 bun with you. So I let them know that I do this. I'm going to do this. Well, matter of fact, no, I didn't. I told them I wouldn't do it, and I did do it. I told them I couldn't stay over, and I wouldn't stay over. But based on the fact that I ain't really had nothing going, but my mind is like, what if you did have something going? I stayed over until I got, things finished. Inner peace. I just said that I was tested. I was testing something while being tested. Hello? Number 1, you're being tested right now. Number 2, I'm being tested right now. We are always being tested by God and the universe to see if you mean what you say when you said it. Hello. So I did that. I'm not upset anymore. I'm not upset anymore because I know business, but business got to know personal. That's why they call it work-life balance. Something is going on in my job, there is no balance. And when I go in the house, I'm gonna spiritually meditate and ask God for a way that I could communicate this without going off on them folks, without being stern. But it kind of messed me up. It kind of messed me up. But thank God I thought about, my spirit hit me with what I made about this video, inner peace. And one thing I can say, y'all, when it comes to business and I get into it about it being personal, the thing that balances that out and give me peace is that even though I stayed later than I was supposed to because I don't get paid for overtime, is that the business people will be able to do their job. Like this was so critical. This was very critical. So I had to balance, oh, they can't do their job tomorrow, but I got stuff to handle too. And they collided. I'm really glad. If I had something super personal to do and that couldn't allow me to stay there, even though I don't get paid for overtime, I'm gonna keep saying that because I don't get paid for overtime. If I had something to do, then it would have been a different story. But based on the fact I ain't had nothing to do too much besides getting here and getting my dog, getting aces and walking him and making sure that he all right, because we are on a set schedule after work. After work. But when work interferes with that, I kind of bolsters up about that. Because I take both of them seriously. I take work seriously and I take my personal life seriously. So in the personal life, my people straight. In the business life, if I didn't do this, though, people couldn't come to work and do their job, you know, and that affects me because I love people. So I had to do it. I had to. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. Even if I had to do something super critical outside of work, I would have found it, because for some reason I care about myself and my people, but it's like I know God got us. I know we're gonna be all right. I can find a way for them to be all right. But people, I love them. I love them, and nothing will hurt me more than somebody who comes to work and can't do their job because I couldn't stay late and do what I could do for them. That would tear me apart. So on the flip side, that gave me my spiritual inner peace. That gave me my spiritual inner peace. Staying there and helping a lot of people. Helping a lot of people. So life is tricky, y'all. It is so tricky. The tricky that I'm talking about is, I thought by me staying late, I couldn't handle my business. So I felt like I had to keep my peace by going to handle my business, what I do on an everyday routine. The tricky part is, if I had a did that, done that, I would have started feeling bad about other people not being able to do their job. It's so tricky. It's so tricky. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I had to come out to the car and pray and talk to Source and talk to my God. And God said, you stay there and do the job this time until the job is done. That's what I heard, and that's what I did. Hello? Hello? And that's what I did. So whenever you get confused, life can confuse you. I don't care even if I had to not let them be able to do their job and come to to the crib to handle my business. If my source and my God tell me what to do, I'm gonna do it. That's spiritual peace. Because you know what? The peace comes from listening to God, not from listening to yourself and to listening to people, what they say, not listening to your thoughts. I mean, let me stop by saying listen to yourself, but not listening to your thoughts. Because if I had a situation where my son or my child, children, nephews, nieces need to be picked up from somewhere, and then another thought was like, if you don't stay, then they're not going to be able to handle their business at this job. That's a battle. That is a battle. That is a battle. If you can't handle that, you can't handle that. So, the best way to handle that is to do this. Close your eyes. Listen to yourself. Listen to God talk to you. He's going to tell you the best decision to take and to make. Some people might not be happy. But if you can't make stuff happen for your family, then you don't need to do that. Because family is first. Always. I love y'all. I'm out. I'll be back with another one. Just had to share that with y'all. I just really had to share that with y'all. I really did, man, because I ain't know what to do. But I'm going to go off on them folks tomorrow professionally and let them know that there's a bottleneck. Something going on from the top of the chain is trickling down to me at the bottom of the chain to where this better not happen no more. Because like I said, even though I was able to maneuver through it today, what if they do this on a day that I'm not able to maneuver through? You're going to depend on me. So a conversation has to be had. I'm out. I love y'all. One.